Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rat race, where the cheese is tempting, but the path is uncertain. Let's meet our players. Drew, the grinder, running endlessly, tirelessly pushing forward, yet never gaining ground. He believes effort alone will lead to freedom.
Every day, the same routine. Run, run, run. I guess I just gotta keep running to survive.
Joshua, the dreamer, ideas as vast as the maze itself, yet every plan is a draft, every move delayed. He believes the perfect strategy will one day set him free.
You know, I've got an idea grinder, because you know me, I got ideas. Got lots of ideas. If we build a better escape route, maybe one day we could be free. Not right now, because I'm not going to do anything. I'm not ready yet. Maybe one day we could be free, but just a few more adjustments before I start. No more than 35, though.
Angela, the spender, living in the moment, basking in luxury, but never looking at the numbers. She believes happiness comes from enjoying the cheese now.
Track my numbers, please. Life is so short. Enjoy the cheese while you have it. Look at this fancy cheese I bought. It smells rich, delicious.
Michelle, the investor, calculating, observing, growing resources rather than consuming them. She believes the path lies not in speed, but in strategy.
I'm pretty sure you're all missing the point. It's not about running faster or whatever he's doing over here, creating something to save you. It's how we learn to use our cheese, okay? And I've been setting aside some where I'm no longer gonna have to run at all soon.
As Grinder runs, the wheel starts spinning even faster. No matter how hard he pushes, the speed keeps increasing. He pants and struggles, but stopping isn't an option. He's afraid of losing everything.
I don't get tired. I can't stop. I won't stop. I just gotta keep running. I got bills to pay.
A fellow rat has been running his whole life in the rat race when he suddenly decides maybe his way is not the only way or right way. He, for the first time in his life, stops running and decides to get coaching from a successful rat. Grinder watches in disbelief and shakes his head.
Nah, that's not for me. I just gotta keep running and keep grinding. I'll get ahead this way, yeah.
Dreamer, yet again, pins a new escape plan to the wall, excitedly scribbling details. But before finishing, he notices another flaw in his design.
Wait, just a minute. Probably one more adjustment before starting, or up to 35, like I said, because I'm not ready. I've been doing lots of work in my head with my thoughts and feelings and emotions, and I'm not ready yet. Not ready. Nope, not ready.
Dreamer crumples the old plan and starts another, repeating his endless cycle. A mentor rat offers to help Dreamer put his plans into action.
Hey, stop that. I'll show you the way. Come on.
What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I fail? What if I fail?
That's okay. You can try again.
I think I need to research what failure means first.
Meanwhile, Spender is doing what Spender does best. She works hard for a little while, then relaxes and spends all she earns.
This is the life. What's the point of saving cheese if you don't enjoy it? You know?
Spender scrolls through an extravagant online store. Spender laughs. Scrolling through all the luxury items. But when she pays with her credit card, it gets declined.
Declined? No. Let me try that again. Declined? No. 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 I don't want to be poor. No. I can't be poor. No. No.
Spender sees investor with a small but steady cheese stash.
Investor, can I borrow some cheese, please? I'll pay you back after my next big cheese haul. Please.
Hell no. You need to learn how to manage your cheese first, babe.
Why you gotta be so rude? I'll figure it out. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Meanwhile, investor invests in a cheese-growing business, but the first batch gets stolen by a greedy rat.
A loss is just part of the game, I guess. That's what these books say.
As the others laugh at her, investor stays focused.
What is it? Investor stays focused. That's just part of the game. That's just part of the game, investor. It's all right. You'll get it back.
I guess that's what they say.
Part of the game. You'll get it back.
All right. So, we have the rats playing the game. We have Drew running tirelessly as the agent. When he needs more money, he just runs harder and harder and harder, trying to find that end. I was thinking the same thing too. The dreamer is that agent that just loves to dream. You ever have the agent that when they start, they have to set their office up? Like, I got to get an office, then I got to go get a desk, then I have to get this before they call their first lead. And they're dreaming of the big dreams, to have the big buildings, to have everything they need to do, the perfect plan, to have everything it is. Then the spender, yeah, that's all her stuff. The check is spent before it's deposited. Then their lead bill comes and they don't have any money, but they look great. And then the investor, just sitting there, working through the rat race, consistently selling, consistently reinvesting into their business, and just praying one day they can get out of the rat race. And why they're doing it, they get laughed at, they get picked on because things don't look great. They feel like they're doing the right stuff, but they feel like they're not as far as they should be. They don't feel like They don't have the nice stuff that the spender has. They don't feel like they work as hard as the runner, backwards runner guy. And the dreamer has all these big plans that the investor has dreams too, but they're just not, they don't feel like they're planning enough to do it. They're just continuing to steady invest. So at this point, which rat is you? Which rat do you think you are in your life? Where are you going? That's real cheese she's eating.
That stinks. That stinks.
Smells gross.
And then you have John, the rat John that comes out and just that's the agent that doesn't pay their bills, brings a charge back, brings everything negative in this business, and it happens to you, and it's how do you react to it? So I'm interested to see how it turns out for these rats.
Give me my cheese back.
Let's see how it turns out.
Grinder sees an exit marked retirement. He finally has the courage to get off the hamster wheel, sprints to it, only to smack into a glass wall with tiny print that reads, "Must run another 30 years to qualify."
Must run another 30 years. Ain't no way. There's no way. Oh my God.
There is a way.
Is it?
It's going to happen.
Oh my God. I guess I just have to go back to what I'm good at. Put my head back down and grind.
Dreamer pays a wise rat for a course on manifesting your escape.
Wow, I can't wait to start this new course. This will for sure get me out of the rat race. I think, maybe, eventually, when I start, because I'm not ready yet. I'm never going to be ready. So eventually I'm going to manifest my escape. If I just believe in the cheese, it's going to come, right? If I just believe in the cheese, it's going to come eventually one day when I start.
A shopkeeper convinces spender to buy exclusive, one-time only, limited pair of Louboutins.
Wow. Exclusive, one of a kind. Louboutins. Smells rich. Well worth a whole week's commission check. Oh my gosh, wait till my friends see these. Beautiful. But, they're fake. This says Gucci. They sold me Gucci instead of Louboutins. No. No. I got scammed. No.
For you.
Worst week ever.
Meanwhile, the investor is deep in thought. When Monopoly Man knocks on her door, it's Mr. Monopoly Rat.
Come over here. Let me talk to you. Investor, my dear wise rodent. See, you've got the right ideas, but why escape when you can invest in my system instead? See, here's what you do. You invest in my system, buy some cheese properties, and charge others rent. Look. The maze isn't a trap. It's a business opportunity.
Business opportunity.
Yes.
But what happens when you land on the wrong space or the game resets?
Well, that's the thrill. The cheese goes round and round. Stick with me, all right? And I'll give you enough power, just never quite enough to leave. Come on.
Investor continues to work hard, invest in her business, and follow the system. Investor finally creates passive income, and like magic, an exit appears in the maze, and she tells the others,
Come on. We got it. I found a way. Hey, stop running. Hey, look at me. Look, I found it. Stop it right now.
Coin.
I don't want the coin. I found a way.
No.
Come on.
No.
Help.
Come on.
but the others hesitate. Grinder fears losing stability. Dreamer isn't ready. And spender is too distracted by the lavish things in life.
Rich.
I can't drag you. You have to want it.
It's too far.
It's not that far. Get up. Get up.
Maybe next time. Thank you, though.
Are you stuck in the rat race, or are you ready to find your way out?
So the investor forgot his way. The investor got out. The other ones are still doing the grind, or they're dreaming, or they're spending. Did you like how the Monopoly man tried to steal an agent? And they always go after the good ones with their own creative system. But when you look at the cash flow quadrant and the four quadrants here, all of them were stuck in quadrant S, except for the investor. The investor was trying to build a business. They were taking their money and reinvested it into their business. And so often people get caught up when they're investing in their business feeling like they're not achieving what they want to achieve. They're not where they want to be. I would say if you go ask Andy after the skit, if he's where he wants to be, he would say no to. A big part of this business is you keep investing and building that business and building it bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's not the watching Drew collapse. Because that's what happens. You'll get an agent that just keeps going harder, harder, and harder, but they're not investing in their business. They feel buying more leads, doing more sales, just continually to do more and more and more and more is going to get them out of the rat race, and it never does. They're just going to be self-employed forever. And it's okay, but it's going to keep you in that quadrant. The spender is just going to go bankrupt. It's never going to work. The dreamer never has any action and never moves on. But understanding when you play cash flow and you continue to invest into your dreams, you're building something. You have to understand that the point of selling insurance and selling what we sell is a self-employed activity. The business side is a completely different thing. So you are investing into a business. Your job or your self-employed job is the sales. Then when you invest into a business and you're building a business, that's different. It's tricky because what you're doing is when you're building a business is you're building it in the same field that your job's in. But it's completely two different things. And as the investor continued to slowly invest, didn't have the luxury stuff, didn't run as hard as the person in the field, just continued the pace of making sales, investing into their businesses, over time they're able to get out of the rat race. They're able to leave that sales job and build an actual business. And the beautiful thing that's built in the quadrants here at the Alliance and what Andy and Jane have put together, as you move through the quadrants, as you start as a part-time agent and you may have a job as an employee, move into the self-employed where you become self-employed but a full-time self-employed person, and then you start investing into a business and you become a business owner, but then you got the fourth phase is when you can sell your business to integrity. and you can become a partner with integrity. So you can work your way through all 4 quadrants, but it's important to know that you have to be able to willing to invest. It's taking some of the money that you make and investing in business activities. All weekend we've had a lot of great ways that you can go out there and continue to build your business, and you can continue to invest in your business and grow that business and ROI off of your business. And just take after the investor. Don't take after those other rats. Thank you, guys.